Hi, I'm Julie Chen from Taiwan. I'm a researcher and doing research in the field of biomedical sciences, and I'm a professor in one of the local universities in Taiwan. I'm looking at different functions of our body. Particularly, I'm interested in knowing how our heart and our vascular are working together to maintain our blood pressure. And what happens if those organs and structures and the mechanism controlling those functions are not working well? And then is how the disease will develop. So I'm trying to understand what are the basic operating level or operation of those heart and vessel, and what causing them goes wrong, and how can we prevent or treat if it's already going to disease condition. So that's what I'm doing. Metabolic syndrome is not a disease to start with. Just like the name implies, it's a syndrome. It's a cluster of symptoms. If you have those symptoms, you might have a higher risk of developing cardiovascular diseases like a heart attack or stroke or hypertension or other cardiovascular diseases. Those include high blood sugar, very high lipid in your blood, and your body doesn't secrete enough hormone to digest sugar or lipid, and you're obese, and you have a bad habit of eating food with high lipid and high sugar. Those are the symptoms. But if you have more than one or two of those symptoms, your chances of developing cardiovascular disease are higher. Well, depends on what kind of coffee he drinks. Is decaffeinated with sugar, with milk, or just black? And according to some officials, 4 cups of coffee per day for a healthy adult is okay. It's not bad. But if you put lots of sugar with your coffee, lots of those non-natural creams, then it could be bad for your mother. Very good question, because hypertension is not a disease caused by a single factor. It's many factors can contribute to the development of high blood pressure. Diet is definitely one of those. We're taking high salt every day, high sugar, lots of fatty food. That is bad for our health and could be a contributing factor. So many factors could be involved in the development of hypertension. So what scientists are trying to do is to know how those factors are interacting to each other, and that will ultimately contribute to the development or generation of high blood pressure. So many drug companies are trying to develop new drugs that can target more than one cause of the hypertension. I think that will be one of the future ways to prevent or to treat hypertension. And also at the same time, any drug can have side effects. So the future drug will have lower side effect, then can last longer and target multiple levels of the disease. So I think that's how they will develop in the future. Definitely drinking lots of soft drinks with high sugar. That is no good for us. So if you want drink water, fresh juice, that's fine. And even coffee, if you know sugar or lots of cream, that's fine. I think medicine is not all about treating disease. It's how to treat a person suffering from those diseases. So you must have a good passion to communicate with person. And I think knowing how they suffer and how to comfort them, not only in the professional way, but as a human being, to make contact with them. I think that's the most important to anybody who wants to study medicine, with a warm heart to treat people nicely.
Most interesting, intelligent, creative, funny people